Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your reading, and this is for the month of July. I hope everybody's doing well. I just really quickly, before we start doing your reading, Sag, I just want to say a huge shout out and a massive thank you to Otter Spirit, who very kindly gifted all of these bracelets here to the channel so that we can give to you guys, our beautiful viewers and subscribers. They're absolutely fantastic. So every piece is infused with intention, and honestly they have become such a grounding and a heart-opening part of my practice. So on Otter Spirit's website you will find beautiful collections such as the Love Pack, the Self-Love Pack, Protection, Prosperity, anything that you need, you're going to find it on their website. And there is a special code that you can use as well, which is Phoenix Tarot 20 for a sweet little gift for yourself at their checkout. The winners of last month's Otter Spirit gift giveaway, they will be found, a big list of our winners will be found on our YouTube community page, okay? So make sure that you go check that out, see if your name is on the list of winners. Right, so for your reading, Sag, you've got unity here, right? Which this one, it's a bit strange because initially it sounds like it should be the Lovers, right? Unity, but it's not, because it's number 5. It would be the Hierophant in traditional tarot, and it says do the right thing for the right reason, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which one works for you, and a spiritually minded community, right? So that unity is about unity with yourself and unity with others. So how you work with others is going to come to the forefront this month. Your approach to new ways of doing things is also going to be highlighted here, okay? Because it's comparing the traditional way of doing things with the new way of doing things, seeing what elements work out for you or balances out for you the most. And it's kind of like doing your own thing, using a little bit of traditional methods and a little bit of modern methods, right? It's finding your own style, and yeah, it's a blend. And then your overall energy, the Princess of Autumn, okay? So this one would be the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles, and it says studious, responsible, cheerful and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, but needing a little push to get going, right? So needing that little nudge in the right direction, basically. Getting the process started here with something, okay, Sag? The whole point is, but it's saying here, just get started, okay? Doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing right now, just make a start. You can learn along the way, learn as you go, right? A lot like the old original mobile phones, pay as you go, right? I know they're still in existence, but it's just where my mind went with that, learn as you go. Okay, so it's possible here, Sag, that you're attempting a brand new project, or you're trying to make changes to your lifestyle that's going to be really important to you, and it's like, oh man, I don't know how to get started, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck on this bit, I'm stuck on that bit. You're being told, look, just get started, okay? The truth is, nobody really knows what it is that they're doing when they first get started. Everyone to a certain degree is winging it, right? You don't need to be an expert, okay? A Page of Pentacles or the Princess of Autumn, that's definitely not an expert, but it's someone who's willing to learn, it's someone who's willing to try, okay? So it's all about getting started. You can learn as you go. And it could have something to do here with that message of that blend of tradition and modern, okay? So Yeah, it's a really interesting read so far, Sag. I don't know why I nearly said Gemini there. I do apologise. It's that word, unity. Even though it's the Hierophant, it's weird. It's weird. Right, can we have a closer look at this? Unity for Sag, please. Unity for Sag. Make sure that you're doing the right things for the right reasons. Okay, the Six of Cups. Can be past energy. I'm feeling that this is more to do with that gentle approach. Okay. Can you tell us more for this Six of Cups? Two of Wands. Interesting. Because the Two of Wands is looking at the Six of Cups. I mean, it's possible, yes, that someone is reflecting on the past, right? Not stuck on the past, not stuck in their old ways. Sag, I feel that you're reflecting on the way that people used to do things and what worked for them, what made sense. You could be finding yourself being drawn in. It's really weird. Drawn in towards a lot of history documentaries, finding out the way that things used to be done, how things used to be made, and seeing how you can replicate that in modern living, right? Because it's looking... That's the funny thing, because when that Six of Cups came out, I was like, yeah, it's past energy, but I'm not feeling that someone's like holding on to the past for their dear life, or is stuck on the past, or anything like that. This is reflecting on the past, reflecting on the way that people used to do things, to see what can be incorporated. It's like using the past as an example. Classic one, how to make your own linen, right? Just an example, pulled out my arse right there, how to make linen. Well, it comes from flax. You can also do it with stingy nettles. That's the way they used to do it in the olden days, right? Flax and stingy nettles. Really similar methods for both as well, actually. That's a really old, ancient technique, right? So it's possible, like if you are looking towards something to do with more self-sufficiency or anything like that, right? There's ways and means of doing it. Just simply by looking at how people used to do it and how that can now be done today for yourself. And it's going to benefit other people as well, somehow. Okay, what else for Sag, please? But there's definitely learning, gathering a lot of information here to do with older energies, past energies. There is a lot of that that's going on. Look. Page of Pentacles is coming out again. Same card, same message, same energy. You've also got another page under there, which is the Princess of Spring, the Page of Spring, Page of Wands, right? That's someone feeling enthusiastic. A thirst for knowledge, right? With these two pages and that third page, the Page of Fire, that's a thirst for knowledge. Something's grabbing your attention here, Sag, to do with the way that things used to be done. And trying to get more of that back in modern day. It's like, that's the way that it used to be done. We should go back to that. Right? And feeling excited about it. Feeling very hopeful about it. Four of Pentacles. That's all about conserving what you have. So with this combination, it's making the most out of what you have, making the most of the resources that are currently available to you. Learning about that, right? Looking around, seeing what it is that you have, what it is that you can use. Because I'm also getting preservation, as well with this Four of Pentacles. It's like somebody wants to preserve a part of history, a skill, a talent that has long been confined to the history books. It feels like you're trying to bring something back. But it's not in a negative way. That's the thing, Sag. It's not like there's nothing negative about this energy at all. That's why I'm like, oh, there's a nice vibe coming off of that Six of Cups. And I know that traditionally it is supposed to be a nice energy, the Six of Cups. But for me, reading tarot, because I read tarot day in, day out, non-stop, I'm really suspicious these days. Like the Six of Cups, I usually get a bit of a jaded energy that comes off of that, because it's like, oh boy, not past energy, right? But that's just my viewpoint as a reader, right? It is normally someone wishing to go back to the past, or trying to contact someone from the past, or, do you know what I mean, getting hung up on the past. But honestly, Sag, for your energy, I'm looking at that, and it's like the past contains hope. And it's such a refreshing change. For me, as a reader, looking at that and really feeling hope coming from that, man, that's such a refreshing change. Because it's literally looking at the resources around you, what is available to you, and you're like that. What did people back in the day used to do with this bit? What did they used to do with that? And then really learning, studying up on it, and then doing that for yourself. There's it's almost like your connection to your ancestors, that connection is being remade between yourself and your ancestors, because it's like you're looking at doing things that your ancestors would have done. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I can never tell if I'm explaining myself in an articulate manner. Okay, that's my own problems going on. Right, internal world. What's going on in your internal world? The Six of Autumn, yeah. Well, the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles. It says the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So it's possible that you've got an idea of how you can monetize this whole project of looking back on how people back in the olden days used to do this thing. How can I do it now? How can I put a modern spin on it? It's possible that you've got an idea of how you can monetize it, actually earn a living from it. Even though that's not your main goal, it's not your main ambition. I can tell your main ambition is actually here. It's curiosity, which is a beautiful place to be coming from. Really, really beautiful. And that's why it's going to work, Sag. That's exactly why it's going to work. It's like your enthusiasm is infectious. Okay? It is infectious. And that's exactly why you're going to be successful at it. What else for this Six of Autumn for Sag, please? Again, these readings, use your discernment. They're not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. If you find that these reads are not resonating for you, that's absolutely fine. You can just move on. Okay? Hermit and the Sun. Interesting. This Hermit is coming out as being not so much someone who's in isolation, because it's with the Sun. Self-mastery. Because it's your internal world, Sag. And yeah, do you know what? Sometimes, I mean, this month particularly, yes, you might well appreciate your own company over and above the company of others right now, because there's a lot that's going on in your internal world, right? You got this message here of self-mastery. It's amazing what you can do when you're disconnected from the outside noise, from the outside hustle and bustle of modern, fast-paced living, right? Other people's opinions, definitely. When you disconnect away from that, it's amazing what your brain can pull up to the surface. So with the Sun, That's growth, happiness, optimism, okay, abundance. And you're discovering that your own inner world is very rich, very abundant. You're discovering that it's really nice, actually. You're discovering what it is that you're truly, truly capable of when you're in your own company. And again, with that hope, it's like you're very protective over this sun energy, and quite rightly so, right? Because that's your happiness. Anyone who's going to tell you that's a shit idea, forget about that. It's forgotten in the history books for a reason or whatever, right? You're not going to allow any negative individuals shunt you off of your current course. And I find that absolutely beautiful, especially in today's world where everyone is so caught up on what will other people think, what will other people say, what will other people, and you're sitting there, Sag, and you're like, I don't give a shit. Other people can say and do whatever the hell they like. They're not going to touch me. Yeah, Queen of Wands. And that's why your energy is extremely charismatic at this moment in time, Sag. So don't be too surprised, even if you're just enjoying your own company right now, that lots of people are wanting to speak to you at the moment, okay? Don't be surprised at that. I do feel that a lot of people are going to want to learn from you. They're going to want to ask a lot of questions about what this is that you're doing, okay? You're definitely attracting what you need in your life at this point in time with the Queen of Wands and the Sun. Like, it's literally, you're glowing, okay? Not in the way that is used as an insult. I just scoff. If someone says to you, you're glowing, and they mean it as an insult, they're accusing you of working for the government, right? It is absolutely ridiculous. The context of, oh my days, Sag, you're bloody glowing, in this context, it's beautiful, it's positive, okay? It's not an insult. It means literally you're glowing from the inside out. And you are, yeah, you're like a firefly, okay? Or the flame to the moth. You're drawing in a lot of attention because you're glowing, okay? There is also a message here about attraction. Physical attraction, yes. You're looking a lot healthier. You're moving in a way that is demonstrating to people you've got your shit together, right? Even if that's not how you really feel on the inside, on a deeper level, that's certainly the energy that you're giving off to others, right? And definitely, yeah, your energy is incredibly attractive at the moment, especially with that combination, the Queen of Wands and the Sun. There's also like an air of mystery to you as well, which is even more attractive, okay? The Hermit, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. So, yeah. You're a beautiful mystery this month. Okay, so what is in your blind spot? Another Hermit. Interesting. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. It's in your blind spot, which means what you don't see coming. Possible that you're going to meet another individual who also prefers at the moment to be a little bit of a hermit. Okay. Blind spots, but you don't see coming. Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. That's a strange combination, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about your independence. Yeah, that's why it's in your blind spot. You're not looking for a partner. You might not be looking for love. It's not going to be high up on your agenda. Your spiritual growth, your journey, your studies, your investigations, your little, should we say, hiatus down a historical path. Those things are high up on your priority. Not this. And yet, nonetheless, here it is. It finds you. A partner, romantic or otherwise. And I do feel for the vast majority of yous, romantic. You're not looking for it. You're not expecting it. And yet, it's meeting you. It's coming right at you. That's why that Nine of Pentacles is there. Because at the moment, you're focused on being independent. You're focused on this journey of self-discovery, this journey of growth, right? And then someone else joins you. And it is an individual who is also in this hermit type energy, self-reflective, who is on this journey of self-mastery. And it indicates to me, because it's in your blind spot, you're going to be completing this journey with this other person. Although you started the journey by yourself, you're meeting someone along the way and then finishing the journey with another person, romantic or otherwise. There's a very important meeting with an individual this month for you, Sag. Very, very important. So if you're currently single, you're not going to be single. Okay. What is currently working against you at this time? The Five of Winter. Walking away from dishonest association. So you've not walked away entirely from certain dishonest individuals. There's hangers on here. That's why it's working against you. Realizing that what you thought you wanted is not the best choice for your happiness, and something that is not worth the effort. Okay. So what's working against you at the moment is holding on to either an individual that is not good for you, not healthy for you, and you know it, that you've wanted to cut ties with for a while, but you just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. You're going to need to do that. Okay. Could be a situation where your mind was stuck, adamant that you wanted to do things one way, and in actual fact you're going to have to do it a different way instead. Stubbornness. Okay. Being stubborn is going to work against you this month, Sag. Right, so let's take a closer look at that. Can you tell us more about this Five of Winter for Sag? Oh, I'm really, really careful about how these cards have come out. Oh, it's one of your cards there, like the Wheel of Fortune. That one was in the upright. But look at these. Look at these. The King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups that both came out squiffy. What was that about how you should have cut ties with someone or something by now and you've not done it yet? You're still investing in it in some way, shape or form when you shouldn't be. It's a waste of your time, your energy, your resources. Could be a waste of your finances. Resources is anything. A resource just basically means income, outgoings. Doesn't always have to be money. It's a resource. There are no mistakes in tarot. None. None, 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 none. What's working against you is you're either hemorrhaging money at the moment, or you're hemorrhaging time on someone or something that is honestly not worth the effort. So stop doing it. And as soon as you stop doing it, that's you taking back your power with this Wheel of Fortune coming out. It's one of your own cards. As soon as you stop hemorrhaging this time or money out on shit that doesn't matter, everything's going to change up for you. Okay. What's working for you? Awakening. The Hangman. Yeah. Change the way that you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. So that's what's working for you. Take a temporary pause. Right? Take a temporary pause before you do anything. They're also saying, with this change or this shift in your perception, age-old saying, once you change up the way that you look at things, the things that you look at will change. Right? It's a very, very old saying. And that's absolutely true here for your situation, Sag. How are you looking at things? How are you approaching things? Right? You don't want to be the same as everyone else. You're not put on the planet to be a clone of anyone else. So embrace your uniqueness. What else for Sag with this awakening? Also, that could indicate, yeah, you are on a spiritual journey. Absolutely. That's a highly spiritual energy. Look at his head. See how that's all highlighted? That's someone who is aware of their higher selves. And then you've got the Page of Wands is coming out again with the Fool this time. So that just reinforces the excitement that was coming off of that other Page of Wands down there, if you recall, down there. Yeah? And I said that your enthusiasm is infectious. Yeah. Brand new journey here. But that surrender over here needs to happen. Okay? It needs to happen. Finding your people, finding supportive individuals, finding those that get you, that understand. Right? It's under there, the Hierophant. Again. So 2 times the Hierophant. 2 times the Hermit. 2 times the Page of Wands. You're doubling up on a lot of things here, Sag. And that message of you're doubling up really does feel strongly to me like you're going to be teaming up with someone. Especially with the Hierophant being there. Again, another spiritually charged energy. Highly spiritual. 4 of Cups under there. Queen of Pentacles under that one. Yeah. It's like someone's grown tired and dissatisfied with the current state of play. And because of that dissatisfaction, it's forced someone to go inwards and to discover who they truly are, rather than accepting other people and advertisers telling them who they are and what they like. No, they're going within and they're like, no, I'm on this journey now of self-exploration. There's like that frustration with the current state of play has triggered someone's spiritual awakening here. 100%. And it's like, once you start the process, that's it. Someone's eyes are well and truly opened here. And instead of feeling afraid of the future, they're now feeling hopeful. Remember, there was a double up on that Page of Wands. You're starting to feel more hopeful about the future now, Sag, instead of afraid for what's around the corner. You're genuinely looking forward to living. Ain't that some shit? I love it. I absolutely love that. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, I mean, number 35, butterfly, twin jet, change. Yeah, you've also got number 32. And this one's crux, Southern Cross, signal. So I'm going to get you both of these healing messages. Okay. I mean, one of these healing messages might be for you, and the other healing message might be for your very soon-to-be partner. Or both of them could be for you. Just take it as it resonates. Number 35, let's take a look. 35, where are you? Okay, change is universal. We all pass through stages and cycles. To think that you will always be happy or always be sad or any other emotion is impossible. Transformation can be difficult or even painful. So plan for change. Be strategic about how you wish to change. Self-awareness is often necessary for the long-term change. In many world cultures, the butterfly has been a symbol of change and transformation. We note the beauty of the end result of an often messy process involving eggs, caterpillars, cocoons, and dangerous predators. We see reflected in that change that it can be messy, and that change can sometimes not look like what we think, and yet if it is what we want, then it can be profoundly creative and beautiful. And then your words of power that come with this one is, I welcome and ride the cycles of change. Yeah. I mean, that's quite a potent message, that one. And the fact it says twin jet as well. I mean, I know not everybody subscribes to like soulmates and twin flames and stuff like that. Do you know what? That's absolutely fine. Okay. Doesn't matter what label you put on it, basically. But the word twin, you're teaming up with someone. Okay. Whether it be a twin flame, a soulmate, or whoever, whatever, right? You are teaming up with someone this month. Number 32. So you're not going it alone, right? You might be starting it alone, Sag, but you're not finishing it alone. Definitely. Okay, 32. Crux. This one says, ensure your instructions are clear. Someone might be getting mixed signals from you. Watch out for red flags and do something about them if they appear. Pay attention. And then your words of power with this one is, I am clear with my communication. Okay, so you know what with this one, Sag? You're sending all of the right signals out into the world and thus out into the universe. And the response that you're going to get back is going to be very, very beautiful. Because you're sending out all of the right signals. Okay. Right, what else? What else for Sag? For the month of July. Honestly, Sag, I think that this has been the best reading all month so far. Like, really. A lot of the other signs reads have been quite a doozy this month. Yours has been the best. Like, for real. Okay, if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's within a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yeah, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave. We're right beside you. So again, only you're going to know, Sag, what is worth your time, what is worth your effort, what is worth the resources that you're currently putting in, and what is not. And the things that is not worth the time, the effort, and the resources, walk away from it. Okay. It's human nature to want to hold on to things. that have far outlived their purpose, or to hold on to things that we should have surrendered a long time ago. It is human nature. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? So what is your relationship like with money? Okay, how does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you're capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You're worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action: take a deep dive in your belief system surrounding money. Are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade in order to create the results that you're wanting the most in your life? I do apologize, I've been adding extra words in there. I'm a bit tired. Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because... ... Okay, so that's like your homework. Mostly this is saying, what is your relationship like with money? Is it healthy? Is it unhealthy? The main point with this is to imagine money like a flowing river, and you're standing in the middle of that flowing river. So the money's flowing in towards you, and it passes through you, and then it flows out of you. Okay, it's a resource, it's a flow, it's an energy. And if you can start visualizing that, then naturally it's going to improve your relationship with money. Okay. So let's take a look at the shitty deck. I love this deck. They do say that laughter is the best medicine, so let's go for it. What else for Sag? Thank you. Okay. There will be so many shitty people who will try and change you and make you question who you are. But remember, you need to be a little odd to be number one. Neighbour's car. So you need to be a little odd to be number one, and shitty people can't even calculate that yet. So pay no attention to what any clowns around you have got to say about your new direction in life, Sag, because it doesn't concern them, right? And if anyone's that invested in your life, or in anyone else's life other than their own, then it tells you everything that you need to know about how much of a boring person they actually are, right? You do you. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. My website for personal readings, if you feel that you're needing one, is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.